Many Italian cookies are served during breakfast, and these fit right in. Balanced with chocolate, orange, and olive oil, they're soft, flavorful, and simple to make. Let's begin by cracking one egg into a large bowl and then separate one egg yolk and drop that in as well. Next, zest most of an entire orange, which pairs great with chocolate. Give it a roll to help release the juices, then slice and squeeze both halves. Pour in the juice to the eggs before adding 2/3 cup of white sugar, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, and proceed to give it a good whisk. Don't forget to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the dry ingredients, begin by tossing in the all-purpose flour through a sieve. We'll use a total of 2½ cups, but add it in a few different stages so it's easier to mix in evenly. Stir with a fork until most of it's incorporated, and along with the second round of flour, also add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, which contributes to the fluffy texture of the cookie. Then 1 tablespoon of baking powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now give that another mix, and at this point it should start looking like cookie dough. So it's a good time to switch to a rubber spatula before adding the rest of the flour. The last thing to add is 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips. Since the cookies are going to be fairly small, they go better with the mini chips. You can add up to 3/4 of a cup if you want them a little bit more chocolatey. Once the chocolate chips are fully mixed in, you can begin forming the cookies. But first, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Scoop out about 2 tablespoons of batter for each cookie and simply roll them between your hands to form the dough ball. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and make sure they're spaced out by about 2 inches. This recipe is good for 18 cookies, so if you're making them all at once, you'll need to use 2 baking sheets. They also store very well in the freezer, so you can save some to bake on another day. Once you're ready, place them in the center of the 350 degree oven and set your timer for 15 minutes. Then take them out and check the bottom to make sure they're golden brown. Place them on a rack so they can cool completely. Once they fully cool down, hit them with some powdered sugar for some added sweetness and a great look. These are soft, fluffy, and have a perfect hint of orange flavor. Please leave any questions or thoughts in the comments, and let me know if you plan on trying this one out. Thank you for watching.